I would say my issues with probably like most congregations. I would say I have a leg up on it because my dad is a life coach, and the things that most people would not get in their churches, I actually do get and have gotten, which is why I am in the space that I'm even in today. Um, but the one thing I don't like about most congregations is that we actually don't prepare our members for their mission. Period. Most people who are mission minded, purpose driven, they have these talents and gifts, and they are trying to cultivate it. They have to go outside of the church to do so. We should not have to go outside of the church to do those things. Our counselors, our life coaches, our ministries that we all have, all of our niche gifts, all the things that God has given each one of us beyond bringing souls to Christ, should all be there. Everything is way too spiritual. Not enough of it is practical application, practical life. And again, those are things that my dad would bring for a Bible study. He would bring you like a life coaching like worksheet, not just what happened in the scripture, but let's dive deep into you, because we need you to change so that you can cultivate what you need to cultivate in this church, in this congregation, in your community. And that's another reason why my business is so important. Is because it answers that question. It answers that call. So when you see millennials leaving churches, when you see young adults not wanting to be a part of what you call the organized, religious space, it's mainly because it's not valuable for them. They've learned about this person in the Bible, they've learned about that person, but none of it has been really valuable or real to them. And they have to go outside of the church to cultivate their own gifts, to cultivate their own ministry, and they should not have to do that. So that's one thing. I don't know why they're leaving. Well, you don't have anything for them, and you don't want to include them in your leadership half the time. So that's one major reason why they don't feel like they're necessary, and they know they're necessary, and they know they're purposeful, and they shouldn't have to wait till they're 60 years old to do something in the church. God has given multiple people when they were younger what they needed. Some mid-age, some they got really much older when they knew their mission. Some of us know when we were young, so you need to make room for those different ministries and gifts for your congregation, so you can really catapult it. You thinking it's going to hurt the church, and it's going to increase the church. So that's one thing that irks my nerves. But God gives all of us different roles and different missions, and when he does so, people like me who are very bold and determined to get that out there and get that done, it will be done. It's going to happen. So stay tuned for that. I will be infiltrating churches all over the world. So get ready for that one. And that right there excites me too. But that is one issue that I have, that I actually have a solution for. So if you have issues with your congregation, have a solution for it. Have a plan. Don't just have an issue and then leave. You are the problem too. So that's my issue, but it's something that can be worked with and worked on, so that we can all of our missions can be realized. Not only that, the church can really function and really be what it's meant to be.